If you can't lock your knee in Bikram, it is not because you need to stretch more. And just to clear things up, because the dialogue around it gets pretty unclear, lock your knee does not mean slam your joint back. What you're actually being asked to do is to create a stack with your hip over your knee, over your ankle, with your quadriceps fully engaged. So you're doing that while you're balancing through all four corners of your standing leg foot with your eyes open, breathing normally, and organizing your body in space. That is not a passive task. It is a strength based, highly coordinated task, and it requires joint stacking, breath integrity, and awareness of muscle engagement that only resistance training can really cultivate. If you have joint laxity, you need to be especially careful here because you can push yourself into the shape without actually supporting it. That's where people start dropping into their joints, hanging on to passive structures instead of creating stability. On the other side of this, your knee may not fully straighten and you might feel chronically tight. The answer does not mean more stretching. In both cases, the same thing is usually the culprit, which is a weak posterior chain and not enough strength at end range. So whether your knee stays slightly bent and will not take the shape, or you can force it and end up with subluxation and instability, the solution is still the same. You need strength on both sides of the joint so your body can actually create and hold that stacked position. Things like split squats, Romanian deadlifts, leg extensions, and even controlled hamstring curls can start to build that for you. Slow eccentrics, actually owning the lengthening phase and breathing into the discomfort it creates, is where a lot of that is built. Because when your flexibility starts to outpace your strength, the danger is the same either way. You're either stuck outside the position or you're falling into it without control. If you have chronic pulling in your hamstrings, especially where your hamstrings attach to the glutes, a weak posterior chain is almost certainly why. Locking the knee isn't a shape that you force your way into. It's a position you earn the ability to hold. If you like nuggets of wisdom like this, follow me for more and DM me for your free single posture audit.